Hello guys, my name is CrazyDude707, and I just want to say happy late Thanksgiving, actually. Today is actually Black Friday, and I'm actually telling you all this very, very late, and and I know it's late, but due to school, you already should know, at least by the last video, or the majority that you watched, actually. You guys would know that I have been struggling in school, so I needed to focus on that, but due to Thanksgiving, this is my only opportunity to make a few videos. Yeah, I hope you guys had a really big, nice Thanksgiving. Sorry, but it's just that this commentary is about Thanksgiving and what it's about and my experience this Thanksgiving. So hope you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background. And that shot went totally down. But anyways, let's get on with the story. My Thanksgiving started at Lee's Garden, and it was in Hilltop, California. I think that's where at least Lee's Gardens is. I wasn't paying attention, I always sleep in the car. So I celebrated everything with my mom's side of the family, and with my mom's side of the family I come from Filipino descent, so this family I did not know of. So it was my mom's side and it was my grandpa's side that was celebrating Thanksgiving with us. So there were obviously a bunch of these cousins that I didn't know, and a lot of Filipinos or Asians in general should at least relate to me. But if you don't, please bear with me. With all that, I don't know, I just didn't seem to enjoy myself there, because like it was just somewhat awkward, and it was just like I couldn't communicate with them. It's kind of like forcing people to date. It's very awkward, and it shouldn't happen. Like, it's very hard for people to hit off, and it doesn't end well. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either, because me and my friends are a lot closer than I am with my cousins, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's how it is, because I live in Hercules, and my other family lives somewhere down the road of Canada, I think they live in Canada. But anyways, they came from Canada down to the Bay Area to celebrate with me and my family, and here we are at Lee's Garden, and there were so many of them that we took about 4 to 5 tables, and they weren't the 4 people, four seaters. They were like 8 seaters. So here we are at this big party. But then we came at the time when all the seats were filled up, so we had to make a new table individually. So we had one family, and then another family, and then another family, and then there was me and my family. So I couldn't talk to them. Neither did I want to, but I guess it was for the best. The reason I didn't want to talk to them is to avoid the whole awkwardness that came to it. Because, like, as I said before, you can't force people to meet each other. And apparently they somewhat remembered me, but I couldn't remember them. Why I couldn't remember them is, number one, I don't see them that often. Number two, we don't really have anything in common. And number 3, to be honest, they aren't really significant to me. Okay, let me clarify here when I say they aren't significant to me. Because a lot of people are like, oh, you hate your cousin, oh, you must hate your cousin, you must be a real dick. No, it's not that I don't hate them. What I mean by they aren't significant, they haven't been around me since day one, or they haven't supported me in my schooling or anything. It's not like I see them that often anyways. It's not like they expect anything out of me. But that's just the way it is. It's family, but it doesn't feel like family. How it should be, and how everybody imagines family to be. It's not. In my own perspective, I think family is what you make out of it, as in, like, who should be your loved ones, who should be your close ones. You get to choose who are your close ones. And that's the meaning of family, I think. But anyways, that's just me. After Lee's Garden, we went back to my grandma's house for a post-after party, I guess. And I didn't think we were going to be there for that long, but apparently we were there for like 3 or 4 hours. And it's not like I didn't want to spend time with them, it's just that I felt uncomfortable with them because I didn't know them. I didn't want to make any small talk conversations, and I hate that. It's useless, and it's just useless to talk with somebody and then it's not going to be remembered or anything because I don't see them that often. It's like they only know that I'm one of their cousins, and that's it. But do we really have that kind of friendship? Do we have a friendship? No. Anyways, we're at my grandma's house, and a few hours into it, after everybody had dessert and stuff like that, my grandma gathers us in the dining room, and she wants us to say what we're thankful for. My auntie started off the prayer, and for those of you who aren't Catholic, please just bear with me. I'm not sure if this is probably not even a Catholic thing. It's just, oh, you're thankful for this and that, and a lot of other things. But like, what the other part of my extended family that I probably won't get is the Filipino side, the Tagalog side, and I literally can't get them, and it's because they were speaking in another language. And that's one of the other things that was very, very uncomfortable. If you don't know me, I am very whitewashed. I am so white. I could not understand a thing they were saying, and I couldn't find the remote, so there was no enable subtitles button. So when my grandma said, "Oh, you can say it in any language," I was kind of thinking in my head, oh, it's okay. It's not like I wanted to, understand what you were saying. But, yeah, most of them started to translate it in English, so that was cool. And I'm just going to say this now. I said I'm very thankful for my mom and dad, my family, yada yada yada. And I'm saying yada 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 because I don't want to just say, make this a sappy moment. I am very thankful for the position I am right now. And if you're watching this video, you should be very thankful too, because you're living a privileged life, having your mom and dad, having the money, having the funds to actually buy you a laptop, PC, tablet, iPod, iPhone, whatever you're watching this on. you're very privileged and very what everybody else uses the term blessed. Yeah, you are very blessed to be in this position now if you are watching this video, and I hope you guys take that to heart. Anyways, it's not my I'm not here to judge, but yeah. After that, me and my cousins, we did small talk, and it was just like, and small talk wasn't even like a small talk. It didn't go on that long. It literally went from like, we talked for like 1 minute, and that was about it. And that was the full extension. Like, oh hey, do you remember us? Oh yeah, sure, a little bit. And they're like, oh yeah, you look so different. And they showed me pictures of our last Thanksgiving we spent together, I guess. And that was like 4 years ago. Should I have remembered them from over the course of 4 years? No, because a lot of things have happened over the past 4 years, and that I couldn't recall. And things that are more cherishable memories, in my opinion. A lot has happened to me over the past 4 years, and for the better. And it's very thankful for that. And
scanners indicate the rebels have activated an uplink station.
Yeah. That was my Thanksgiving. Besides pulling out of the driveway and making room for my cousins to leave the house, I was stuck in my house for about I was stuck at the house for 2 more hours, and that was like 5 o'clock. So I slept on the couch until my mom came, and we left my grandma's house. And, before we left my grandma's house, I guess everybody was talking about their accomplishments when they were discussing, you know, the adults. They were discussing their accomplishments, but then I guess some of them were like bragging, like, "Oh, I'm retired. Oh, I'm a nurse," and then I guess some people take that as bragging, and telling your occupation, it shouldn't be bragging, but it's just it's just saying what you are. If you do ask, that's your occupation. What's your occupation, they're gonna tell you what your occupation is. And then I guess my grandma took that as bragging, and then she was like, "Oh, yeah, well, you know what I am? I'm retired as well. My husband's also a banker," and then like she kept going on, and then she was like, "That's what you need to do. You need to brag about your accomplishments, and they'll shut up." And I'm just like, dang. I don't know. I'm not sure. Though it was kind of fake how she was, because like here she was, with my grandpa's side of the family, and then you're just you're kind of dissing them. And my grandpa was agreeing. He was like, yeah, that's what you gotta do sometimes. To me, I don't know about this or your family, I think it's just a big anomaly to hear them talking mess about each other. But yeah, I think that about sums up my Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a good one. We didn't win this. This match, but I did have a very good streak while I was playing, and I think I recorded this on Thanksgiving as well. But be prepared for a lot more videos on BattleFront and commentaries and stuff like that, because this channel is I think it's gonna go somewhere towards rebooting, because I just want the channel to look nice and neat, and that's all I wanted to do. I also wanted to change a few aspects of the channel, and that I'll come to you in a separate video. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you stayed until here, thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And why don't you click that previous video if you haven't watched it. It's my CGI trailer. I worked really hard on it. And if you didn't watch any of my other videos, please scroll through the channel. Remember to subscribe and like and share. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.